Wild Sheep Foundation presents Sheep Shape. Chad Hall had the world in his palm when he was just 19 years old. He was a small-town boy in the heart of Michigan when his grip started to slip. What began as just a pain in his leg escalated to a diagnosis that would change his life forever.
I started having some fairly intense pains in my leg. I thought they were just from being athletic, working out, just being active in general, that they were just aching pains just from the activity, but it started to get more intense. And as it got more intense, I went to the doctors and I had a biopsy done. And in that biopsy, they had to put me under anesthesia. And I can remember waking up to a white light and the doctor standing over me, and they told me that I had cancer. So when they did the biopsy, they diagnosed me with osteogenic sarcoma, which is a bone cancer that usually children get. I got a little bit later in life, which is a little bit abnormal, but so I still had to be treated within a pediatric cancer center for that.
Chad's treatment started with 4 months of intense inpatient chemotherapy. When the first stage of treatment was completed, his leg required a complete overhaul. The majority of his femur was removed, along with part of the tibia and much of the muscle mass around the bone. A titanium rod was used to replace his femur and knee joint.
We did post-chemotherapy, post-surgery, that lasted about another 15 months. During that time, the first 4 months of treatment, I didn't eat. I lost 40 pounds.
After multiple surgeries and months of chemotherapy, Chad had to begin the rehabilitation process. A machine was used to bend his new leg back and forth to regain range of motion. Soon, Chad was taking his first steps and learning to walk again.
When I was diagnosed and with it, I was afraid, I was scared, I was sad, I was mad, I was all those things, but one thing I never was somebody who was going to give up. It's never going to be the same again, no matter what kind of training I do, what kind of therapy I do. It'll never look or function the same as my other leg will. I can't run. I have limited strength to be able to do a full squat. I have a very limited range of motion, so kneeling is an issue. You can't jump off of it. There's no spring within that leg, so there's a real limitation to anything that would be a power movement. I constantly live in pain. I pain every day. It will never go away. It just becomes a process of mentally dealing with pain management. So in a sense, there's a real disability that I have to be able to work around.
After years of dealing with his limitations, Chad wanted to be able to help those that are going through similar hardships too. That's when he decided to create Sheep Shape.
It would be a really neat way for me to give back to helping other people. Not only helping people by bringing in additional cash in the show to help them overcome their challenges, but to display this in a public manner in a way that might inspire and help other people that can see us overcoming these challenges within our lives, all different life challenges that they can relate with, that may give them hope that they can go out and whether that's talking with people to get through things or setting a goal for themselves to overcome a challenge in their own life. This was built to be a platform to reach out and do that for individuals.